Hello everyone, I am Mrs Esther Massey. Welcome back to another session of Lesson 2, The Making of the Constitution. Today we will study about the guiding values of the Indian Constitution.
Guiding values of the Indian Constitution. First, we need to understand the overall philosophy of what a constitution is all about. We will read the views of some of our major leaders on our constitution and read what the constitution says about its own philosophy. This is what the preamble to the constitution does. Now we will read about these great leaders one by one. The first one is Baldev Singh. He was born in Haryana in 1901 and died in 1961. He was a successful entrepreneur and leader of the Panthik Akali Party in the Punjab Assembly, a nominee of the Congress in the Constituent Assembly. Later, he became the Defence Minister of the Union Cabinet. Next is Kanhiyalal Maniklal Munshi. He was born in Gujarat in 1881 and died in 1971. He was an advocate, historian, and a linguist, Congress leader, and Gandhian. Later, he became a minister in the Union Cabinet. He was the founder of the Swatantra Party. Next is Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. He was born in Madhya Pradesh in 1891 and died in 1956. He was a chairman of the drafting committee. He was a social revolutionary thinker and agitator against caste division and caste-based inequalities. Later, he became the law minister in the first cabinet of post-independence India. He was the founder of Republican Party of India. Next is Shyam Prasad Mukherjee. He was born in West Bengal in 1901 and died in 1953. He was a minister for industry and supply in the interim government. He was an educationalist and lawyer. He was an active in Hindu Mahasabha. Later, he became the founder president of Bharatiya Janasangh. Next is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. He was born in Uttar Pradesh in 1889 and died in 1964. He was the Prime Minister of the interim government. He was the lawyer and Congress leader. He was the advocate of socialism, democracy, and anti-imperialism. Later, he became the first Prime Minister of India. Next is Sarojini Naidu. She was born in Andhra Pradesh in 1879 and died in 1949. She was the poet, writer, and political activist. She was among the foremost women leader in the Congress. Later, she became the governor of Uttar Pradesh. Next is Somnath Lahiri. He was born in West Bengal in 1901 and died in 1984. He was a writer and editor. He was the leader of Communist Party of India. Later, he became the member of West Bengal Legislative Assembly. Some of you may have noticed a name missing from the sketches of the maker of the Constitution, Mahatma Gandhi. He was not a member of the Constituent Assembly. Yet, there were many members who followed his visions. Years ago, writing in his magazine Young India in 1931, he had spelled out what he wanted the Constitution to do. This dream of an India that has eliminated inequality was shared by Dr. Ambedkar, who played a key role in the making of the Constitution, but he had a different understanding of how inequalities could be removed. He often bitterly criticized Mahatma Gandhi and his vision. In his concluding speech to the Constituent Assembly, he stated his anxiety very clearly. Students, I hope you all have understood this much. We will continue this lesson in my next video. Thanks for watching.